new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. As y'all know, my name's T Breezy, but everyone likes to call me what? Taryn. To end off the Christmas series, we're gonna just talk. Honestly, I feel like the best way to end off this series and the year is to just express. You feel me? I might just hold this because I don't really feel like putting it on the stairs. I feel like this year has been different for all of us in different ways. Obviously, the virus affected a lot of people's lives, and just it being another year affected other people's lives. You feel me? Something happens every year, but with the virus affecting us at the beginning of 2020, it was just like every little thing. I don't want this whole thing to be about the Rona. Even 50% of this being about the Rona is too much. So I'm just gonna say my piece right now. Fuck you! The Roro didn't affect me that much, but it's just like all the tests that you have to take, all the precautions, and then all the people not really following the precautions, which is just gonna make this last even longer. It's just, I haven't gotten it. I have known some people who've gotten it, but it hasn't affected me like that much. But I see how much it's affecting a lot of people, like a lot of people. And I'm just ready for this to be over, and I'm sure all of you guys are too. I don't expect 2021 to be any different, honestly. The virus is still going to be here. I don't think this shit is going to go away for a long time. And if The Simpsons is right, we won't live past like what, January 21st? My birthday is January 20th. The Simpsons be making me nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who writing that shit, but they predict a lot of stuff. I know y'all know about this. For the few that don't, let me just put up all the things that they predicted. I feel like they predicted Donald Trump being president. They did say Donald Trump was gonna die, but that never happened. They predicted 9/11. All of this shit before it even happened, like years motherfucking before. They predicted the virus. They predicted so much shit. That shit's just crazy to me. Like, people talk about it, but I don't feel like people talk about it enough. Like, what? Whoever writes The Simpsons, what the fuck? Whoever writes The Simpsons, I need you to come my way. Just tell me what's gonna happen in 5 years. Just let me know. Cause if I'm wasting my motherfucking time, I might as well just on my feet. Why not? If someone told me in 5 years that I'd still be doing the same shit that I'm doing now, if y'all true fans, you know that that shit ain't it. Because you wanna be that bitch. I still don't know how to end that, so that's the only reason why I'm excited for 2021, to be honest. I need to get my life together. This 2020 has been different in ways that if the Rona wasn't here, it still would have been different as fuck. My life this year is completely different than my life has been since I've started living. It was new. It was new. It's little things. It's not like a big dramatic change. A small thing that I can tell you is that I don't even take pictures anymore. Like, that was a routine. I took pictures almost every single day, and I was filming videos a lot, even though I didn't edit them, which is an issue that I'm working on in 2021. It's just like little stuff. You know when your life is different, even if it's little shit like that. Like, this was a routine for years. When I would come home from school, the first thing I would do is take off all my stuff, not my clothes, but my backpack and shit. I would take off all that, I would sit on the couch, and I would take pictures because I wanted to take it before I had any plans. My mom came home or some shit like that. It's not like an important thing to do, but it's just like, damn, I don't want to stay on that topic too long because it sounds a little stupid, but it was just different. It's just different. And then with the YouTube shit, it's not like much of a difference because I'm not gonna say all the time last year that I was filming videos or posting videos, I should say, but I was filming them. Whether it gets me somewhere or not, it just makes me feel like I have something. You know what I mean? I need something to myself. I don't know. Ever since I was a freshman, I've been talking about starting a YouTube channel. And back then I was too scared to do it myself. So I'd always like, ooh, let me add this friend, or let me ask this friend if they want to do it, or blah, blah, blah. And so when I finally did one, it was just like, yes, bitch, this is what you need to do. YouTube videos, you do shit that you wouldn't usually do in like regular life. Not many people will just sit around and try different candies from different places, or pull like these extreme pranks on people. Little shit like that. It's not every day day. The hauls are something that you can do all the time. It's just you don't show people. I just think about the YouTube ideas that I have on my phone and I'm like, I would never do this in real life. If I didn't have a purpose of just putting it on YouTube, there'd be no point of me doing half of this shit. Christmas cookies, I don't make Christmas cookies. I do that for YouTube. And it's probably gonna be an every year thing, by the way. If I don't have kids, the fuck am I making Christmas cookies for? But getting back into the routine of actually doing YouTube videos every week it's interesting. I was watching some old videos that I make and I'm realizing the differences between then and now, which is probably my issue. I think I focus a little too much on how shit was then and then how shit is now. For me, my biggest issue with making YouTube videos is finding a place to make them. A year or so ago when I was making the YouTube videos, I had my own room, so it was a little easier. The house that my mom had, it was more separate. Her room was downstairs and my room was upstairs, so I didn't feel like she hears me, which is something else that we'll get into. But now it's different. It's different again. I originally wasn't even supposed to be still living with my mom. I was supposed to be in college and that didn't go so well. So coming back from college, I moved back in with my mom, which was very hard time. I didn't have a room anymore. How my mom's house is set up is when you walk in, straight away is her room, and then the room that's on the left side is her office. And then if you go downstairs, there's a basement. Now the basement, this could be me being like a little, I don't know, stubborn, like a brat, a baby, stuck up. I don't know what this could be, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like you should want to live with bugs. The basement to me just screams bugs and ghosts. Like those are the two things I don't fuck with. There was this big ass spider. And I don't mean big like big, I mean big like she was thick. Bitch was hairy and thick. Like I was not fucking with that. And that's my only option. I'm contemplating on showing you guys what it looks like downstairs. Because when I tell you I moved in, put all my stuff downstairs and haven't slept down there since, I mean that shit. Whenever I go to my mom's house, I sleep on the couch, which is also another like 2020 thing that's different. I've never done that. But I'm not gonna lie, sleeping on the couch really isn't that bad. Still, it's not something that I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna sleep on the couch every day. You wanna come over? We can share the couch if you want. So it's different now because I don't feel like I have a specific place that I feel comfortable filming videos at. With everything's going on, my mom was working at home, so it's just like she's home all the time. And the only place that looks nice to film a video is in the living room. And like I said, her room is like right down there. So all of this cussing and all this type of shit, I don't want to do that in front of my mom. That's kind of why I don't really like filming in my mom's house, because I don't feel like I can be free, which is also another reason why I don't like doing it with anybody else in the room or anywhere else in the house. Like, I don't know if I should say that I'm a shy person or I'm a very anxiety-ridden person. A lot of shit makes me nervous. This is one of the things that I want to work on in 2021 is to just not give a fuck, which is not going to be so easy because I give a fuck about everything. If I feel like I embarrass myself, I am not going to not think about that shit for so long. Here, I'll give you an example. When I was in middle school, I used to go to school really early because my mom had work. So she would drop me off and it would literally be me, the principal's daughter, and the janitor there. That's it, just the three of us every single morning. So when people started like coming in and shit, I would just go visit the teachers because I couldn't do it so early in the day. There would be certain teachers that I would go visit, and I don't remember this teacher's name, but it was our acting teacher. And I didn't know her for that long. This was probably my first year and my only semester knowing her. So I don't really remember what I was doing, but I know I was doing something that was just like, okay, Tara, calm the fuck down. And I remember specifically she was doing something, she's just like, or I would be like, and then she just looked up at me, she's just like,
Taryn, you're being a nuisance today.
I didn't know what the fuck that shit meant, but I knew it wasn't nice. Like, that shit bothered me so bad. When I tell you that I thought about that probably until I got out of middle school, and that was probably like 6th, 7th grade. I did not stop thinking about that shit until 9th grade. And I feel like another teacher didn't say I was a nuisance, but they said that I was annoying, basically, like the same thing. Now I have like this thing about annoying people. Like I really don't like to annoy people, but it doesn't get me as much as it used to. In the back of my mind, I always knew like not everybody's gonna like you. That shit doesn't bother me. But like when it's somebody that you actually care about or someone that you're around, it's just like, okay. I'm not gonna say that every time I annoy somebody, it hurts me, but that specific moment, that shit took me aback. Like, what the fuck? That's kind of a middle school idea of how my anxiety gets me, but it's little shit like that. But you know, shit's a work in progress. We working on it. And I realized this year how important it is to have certain people in your life. Where I am now and like my mindset now, it's better than it's ever been, even though I still got those like moments. But I feel like I wouldn't have been able to get where I am if I kept the same people in my life. I think about how I was back then, and it's just like, why? People do to you what you allow them to do. I don't think anybody can really argue with me on that, because that shit is true. Like if someone's talking to you sideways and you don't dead that shit, what's gonna make them not keep talking to you sideways? And it's not like if you tell somebody like, don't fucking talk to me like that, they're just gonna automatically stop. But if it's people in your circle and they're doing shit that you don't like and you tell them and they still do that shit, then leave. The fuck are you staying for? Time doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long you've known somebody. If they're not good for you, then they're not motherfucking good for you. And some of y'all might know that something that is good to you is not always good for you. Like chocolate and ice cream. I am excited for the new year though. I really am. I plan on doing a lot of shit different, which includes me actually saying that I'm gonna do shit different and doing shit different. I'm planning on moving out hopefully next month, which will be a big change for me anyway. Next year, I just want to learn to do different shit. Like I either want to learn something or get better at the stuff that I'm already good at. I just want to do something, just something. But we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, I'm not gonna keep rambling on about whatever the fuck I've been talking about this whole time. If you enjoyed my ramble, make sure to like the video so I know. Comment down below anything that you plan on working on. Is that right? And comment down below anything you plan on working on in 2021. If you don't know, I make videos every Tuesday, so make sure to subscribe for more of me. I hope you guys had a good holiday, and I will see you guys in 2021. Bye. My name's T Breezy, but everyone likes to call me Taryn. I can't fucking see shit.